Hi there, everyone. This is Tina, and this is your message of the day. And this comes to you on the bright and happy day of Wednesday, March the 27th, 2024. Now, you might say, why did you take a moment to state the date? Did you forget the date? This might be something that your mind will be doing with you this day. You purposely forgetting, or you feeling like you're being slowed down somewhere, or you're not able to decide, or you don't know where you are, or you're calling someone and you forget who it is. There's just too much your mind is trying to solve at this time. So just relax, take a deep breath in, and look at this vision first of all. What does it say to you? Unburden yourself. Soak that in. Unburden yourself. Just look up, literally, to the sky and feel protected and safe and loved and taken care of. You don't have to have the entire weight of the world on your shoulders. She's lifting her legs up. That means just surrender. Let go and keep on asking your angels for everything. Angels of cookie, angels of chips. I'm just giving you, of course, food stuff because I'm perhaps thinking of that myself. Angels of good conversations. Angels of bills clearing, that you want to clear your bills. Angels of financial resolution. So the flow of finances in your life is steady and slow and graceful. Now, slow doesn't mean that means it's not coming to you. It just comes to you at a rhythm that you can understand and use. So unburden yourself is basically that don't try to analyze everything and figure it out. Just receive it and be available and be receptive and know that all of your heart's desires are very much taken care of. That's why the stars are shining right above her. Now you might say, why are they two different colors? That depends on you, what you want to use it for. The one is for quick rhythm and quantum leaps, and one is for the white stars of peace and relaxation, resolution, and knowing. And if you see her wings, they're very different, right? They don't seem to be angelic. They don't seem to be fairy-like. What are those? That's you, changing and molding according to the situation, changing and molding according to what's needed. And it's red, and it's merging with the moon. That means you're merging with the rhythm of the universe, that you're finding your divine voice, you can say again. So your intuitive faculties, some people who are always used to being visual might find that it is the heart chakra that really calls out to them today, that your emotions seem to be more asking for attention. So go ahead and do that. Or if you're very used to always working with your emotions and it's your thoughts that come up, then unburden yourself from your emotions and go to your thoughts, and your solutions will appear there. And you'll realize that you've always been a logical person, but you never gave yourself credit for that. So unburden yourself of whatever it is that is bothering you right now, that is bothersome, that you thought had no solution. Because see, right in front of that moon are two talismans too. Which one you want to use at what time of day, whether you need balance or whether you need acceptance, just to be held, just to be told that you're lovable. Go ahead and ask for that, but ask away. She's not stopping herself, right? And she's wearing a beautiful red dress, that the universe has given her. That doesn't mean that if you're a man, you cannot wear that. It just means that you ask the divine ones to pour divine white and golden and red spray of light over you. You're taken care of. You have the impetus and inspiration you need to move forward on projects that you've been sitting on. Wherever it is that you thought you just given up on that particular dream, or you're just in a space of life where you're just going on, just reacting and not being. It's totally up to you how you use this, because her hair is golden. That means she is accepting all of those inspired thoughts and ideas as divine. She's not questioning it. She's just there, ready, receptive, and excited. She's forced herself to lift maybe even her feet up, but that's okay. Maybe you choose. You have to keep on choosing. That I choose to be happy and lighthearted, and you don't feel lighthearted even after that. Keep on choosing. Choose 50 times. That's why there's so many stars aiding the process. Each one of them represents one of the realms of your life where you're stuck, where you're lacking vibrancy, or spontaneity, or trusting of your intuition. And she's just looking up and saying, yes, I'm there. And there's a border. Again, a beautiful red border this time with beautiful white flowers aiding that process, helping her rise and uplift herself, literally to unburden herself. And the solutions will appear. You just more than ever trust the moment, trust helpful people, trust the inclinations you get, what comes forward to you. Don't question at all. Just dive in and do what you have to. No matter how different it is from your regular routine, even of prayer and invocation and meditation and connecting with your angelic forces. Maybe you've never connected with the angelic forces. This is your first time. Then unburden yourself from just always having to solve the problem yourself. You're not alone. And ask for signs. The more you ask for signs today, the more you will understand that that burden that you were carrying is no longer on your back, but is out there as a prayer, as a request, in the hands of the divine forces. And it just doesn't have to be the angels. You believe in the goddesses and the divine fathers, the elementals. Whatever form and tradition you follow, do not lose that. That makes you precious. That makes you unique. That makes you who you are. It's been given to you for a reason. Perhaps you understand that this day. What is that reason I've got that? Some of you might think that some of the problems of your life, they just seem to just hang around and never go away. Why do they not go away? Your thoughts, your patterns, habits, whatever it might be. Not complaining, but understanding. Immediately the power of love and divine enlightenment will change the perception of everyone involved for the better. If it's with people, if it's with your own self, you will see how you were denying yourself the chance to react from your higher self and to enjoy that process of being you. So just unburden and literally lift yourself and let go of all negativity now and release all forms of the negative emotions that you have. You've been given the chance, so you don't have to do anything special for it. Whatever you just want to get rid of. As soon as that thought comes in your belly, you can say, this day, yes, your belly, not your crown chakra. Then you will understand how much you were holding on to it. But if it comes in your crown, it'll come as a headache or some kind of painful thing going on in your mind. Release it. And who better than Archangel Michael to do this for all of us? He's come forward for humanity. So just keep on calling out to him in your own way. Archangel Michael, help me with See an image or vision of him if you want to, if you're very visually oriented. And ask him to purge all toxic form of thinking, form of reacting, all negative cords attached to you, where it is that this is going on as a clockwise movement and not helping you move forward. You're just going back to the same thing again and again. So you will not have repetitive patterns then. And the cords will keep on cutting, and you'll become aware that they are negative cords, that they don't work for you. The cords that bind and are draining, those are the ones that usually act as burdens. And if you even want to do something concrete for yourself further as a form of ritual, you can say, the first time this has been mentioned in any of the messages that have come forward thus far, but very simple, like writing it out and just tearing it up and throwing it into the garbage, like you just let it go. Or pouring it into, holding your hand over a glass, saying something over that and saying, Archangel Michael, I just release everything that doesn't serve me out into this glass, and just pour it down into the drain. Very simple things. You don't have to go through some great prayer ceremony as such. It's just to help you feel that sense of upliftment, that you've let it go, that you can be at peace, that you no longer need to carry this around. And keep on looking at these stars throughout the day. Which one strikes your fancy is up to you. How you speak, you bring forward the angels of the stars or the angels of upliftment or the angels working with Archangel Michael. It doesn't matter. The more you do and the more spontaneous you are in this day, the better it'll be for you, the more filled with the light you will feel. That's what you're meant to be, filled with light, light-hearted, literally. So the more positive you stay, the faster your solutions will reach you. Why? Because you're also giving Archangel Michael the permission and the angelic forces the permission to help you. Remember, they can never come forward without your asking. So it is you who has to be receptive. So just let go of all that is bothering you and accept the resolution of heaven, already ready for all of your problems. Again, unburden yourself. What do you want to unburden yourself from? Maybe you want to make out a list of everything. When you're saying that I now choose to release this, I now choose to release this. Make a list of it and just make that into the list and tear it up and throw it away. I release now. I let go of. And the solution? You might say, oh, I've released it. That's fine. I've surrendered it. That's great. And I've done the prayer, but I don't have a solution. Ask for an immediate sign of the path that you're supposed to take and the action steps you're supposed to step into. Then, of course, that burden will lift. Lift the burden. Ask for that even. Archangel Michael, we've talked about everything of releasing and letting go and surrendering. How do I let go right here, right now? The burden that I'm feeling regarding. Please cut the cords of. In your own way. I'm just giving you how I speak. You don't have to follow the exact same verbatim, you can say. You have your own language, your own power of expression. In fact, embrace that this day. The more you do, the better it'll be. Your communication will be unique to you, and you've already immediately unburdened yourself of acting like everyone else. If it's dress, if it's eating, again, be as unique as you can this day. Your own voice, your own way, and you'll feel much better. Like, I have not felt like this for years. Why? Because you kind of had hidden yourself. You were hiding. You were trying to fit in and be what you thought was spiritual or what you thought heaven wanted. No, heaven wants you just the way you are. The moment you realize this day, a huge burden will be lifted up. You'll be uplifted immediately. Your heart will feel lighter just listening to this. Really, I can just be myself? Yes, with all your mistakes and with all your so-called flaws. There are no flaws. It's just a child of God who's forgotten how to speak the language of God. You'll come back to the house. What happens in school if you don't do something correctly in homework? You correct it, right? You find out from the teacher what it is that you had to do. That's it. That's what you're doing here. Finding out who you really are, that you're lovable. All of our chakra points, all the so-called karma that we're supposed to be carrying, release all the karma that doesn't serve you. Good karma is also there. Of course you've done. You've engaged in all forms of the good, of the light, of love, of compassion. Remember that, and immediately again another form of the burden is lifted. The guilt of being someone that you're not supposed to be. Just be you. And all the mistakes you think you made in the past, that guilt you're carrying around, let that baggage go. Again, you've unburdened yourself. What you were meant to say to someone or not say to someone, give it to Archangel Michael. It's in heavenly hands now. And the form of expression, however it has to be done, or whether it has to be just mentioned into the Akashic records for you, for your holy space to hold that. You and the other person are also uplifted. So what have you done? Again, you've unburdened yourself. From like, how do I do that? How do I do that? How do I communicate? Whether it's for your future. Again, obstacles that you've self-created or were created and you were sitting in the middle of it and you don't know how to go forward. Surrender again your need to understand. The solution will appear if you just let go and stop worrying about it. People who like to worry too much are basically very sensitive. Honor that sensitivity. It's not some pity party you're supposed to be on, or it's not something that you have to carry around as a burden and say, why am I so sensitive? Why can't I just have a tough heart or not feel things? That's not the solution. Sensitivity, find the gift behind it. And unburden, you already are. And so, of course, the graceful blessings of the angels comes forward to you this day with Archangel Michael and all of your spiritual team helping you on this journey and saying that you do not need to feel burdened, dear child of God. You're precious. You're unique. And here's an affirmation you can keep on doing throughout this day. In this moment, I surrender all of my burdens and worries to my loving angels. I accept the wisdom and intervention of heaven in my life. And I know that a divine solution has already been planned for me. Thank you, angels, for sending a miracle to me. Take a moment to just absorb each word. It's coming as a living prayer, literally for you. And keep looking at these stars. Throughout the day, they'll have different meaning for you. Maybe essences come up. Direction comes up. A knowing comes up. But you will not be without solutions. That burden will be lifted, that you be reassured of again and again. That's why she's wearing also holy red roses so close to her crown chakra. literally emanating pure love into your thoughts. Ask to wear that crown. Enjoy it. However it comes to you, however it projects into your thoughts is up to you, because it's so close to her crown chakra. It's unique to her. It's unique to you. And just enjoy the balance and the sense of vibrancy and excitement for life that comes back. And what are you now? Unburdened. You're yourself. You've discovered yourself back again. So welcome back to you. And that's why this unfurling is happening so playfully and enjoyably. Not as a task, but as fun. And this comes to you from the graceful blessings of the angels by Tina Sarup. That's TINASARUP. And @hotmail.com is where you can reach me. And the holy art, literally that is holy and is so vibrant with the light, pulsating with the light, is gifted to us from the gifted hands of Sue Miller. And Sue can be reached at SUEMILLERART.com. And so this is Tina signing off for now. And enjoy and unburden and let go. So bye for now.